a lot of news going out there, not necessarily positive, perhaps a bit confusing, and we have just a couple minutes here, so let's get some wisdom from Keith Levenberg. Keith, thanks. Your thoughts.
All right, so we're talking about the latest mess that our President Trump has found himself in, I guess, right?
Sure.
Okay, well, the issue here, and as a lawyer, it's been pretty frustrating seeing people make, such pronouncements about the law and allegations of criminality without having any idea at all what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. Is we hear everybody screaming, "Oh, the president's interfering in an investigation. It's obstruction of justice." And what I feel compelled to point out here is, okay, that may be, but the Constitution gives the president the absolute power to do exactly that if he wants to do it. Now, if you want to argue that what he's doing isn't wise, that's one thing, and that's a debate that we as a society can have. But don't stand there, act like you know what you're talking about, and say that the president should be impeached because he interfered in an investigation. It was about a year ago when Justice Scalia passed away. I was at a Federalist Society forum where some of his former clerks were speaking. They were talking about, what Justice Scalia thought that his favorite opinion was in his long career on the bench, and they pointed to a case called Morrison versus Olson that involved a challenge to the independent counsel investigations during the Reagan administration. Mm-hmm. And the opinion turned out to be remarkably prescient because Justice Scalia was talking about how these investigations can run away from themselves and completely handicap a president in the exercise of his duties. And years later, of course, the Democrats were complaining that the independent counsel investigation of President Clinton did exactly that. So Scalia ended up getting the last laugh on that one. Sure. But he makes it very clear in his opinion, and I'm reading directly from it here, we should say here that the president's constitutionally assigned duties include complete control over investigation and prosecution of violations of the law, and that the inexorable command of Article 2 is clear and definite. The executive power must be vested in the President of the United States. And he goes on, is it unthinkable that the president should have such exclusive power even when alleged crimes by him or his close associates are at issue? No more so than that Congress should have the exclusive power of legislation, even when what is at issue is its own exemption from the burdens of certain laws. And, that, of course, is unquestioned and absolutely true. So if the Democrats want to criticize what Trump is doing, fine. But these unhinged accusations of criminal conduct, of impeachment-worthy offenses, they're not productive. And in fact, I have to feel that Trump wants the direction to be going in the discussion to be going in this direction, because there's no better way to get Trump reelected in 4 years and to have Republicans retain control of Congress in 2 than to have the Democrats be making an explicit promise to the American people, elect us and we're going to impeach the president. I don't think the American public has the appetite for that.
Great analysis there, Keith, and I appreciate your coming on.
All right. Thank you.